You wanna know the truth about daily journaling? It's hard. It is really hard. So many people ask me, Carrie, how do you do it? How have you journaled every single day for almost 6 years now? How have you filled up almost 22 whole journals and have a lot to spare so easily? Everyone just assumes that it's easy for me to sit down every day to write, like I have some calling to journal, like there's some secret that just makes it easy. But the truth is that it's hard. Journaling every day takes discipline. It takes a lot of discipline, because yes, there are definitely a lot of days where I really love journaling, where I enjoy sitting down and decompressing and writing my thoughts. But I would be lying if I said that it was always like that. There are plenty of days where I just want to go to bed. I'm not in a mood to write. I don't know what to write about. Whatever it may be, there are days that it's not enjoyable. And even when it is enjoyable, I don't always have the time to sit down and have a really thought-provoking journal entry. Sometimes I just have like a really quick journal entry just to get it done for the day, even when I have a lot that I want to write about. Oh my gosh, my camera is literally about to die. Give me 1 second. All right, the battery has changed. Now let's get back into it. So I know what you might be thinking. Carrie, I know that daily journaling is hard. Otherwise, I would be doing it too, and that's why I keep failing at it. Well, so to address that, although it is hard, it is possible. And there are ways to make it easier. And the easiest way to make it easier is to make it a habit. Whatever it takes to make it a habit, do that. For some of you, it might mean that you have to sit down at the exact same time every single day and force yourself to start writing until it gets ingrained in your system. Because at this point, after doing it every day for like almost 6 years now, it'll be 6 years on January 1st of this coming year, it's literally like in my blood. It's not even a second thought, really. I just know that before midnight, I have to journal. It's just a part of me. But at first, it wasn't like that. I was constantly having to remind myself to build that habit. You might need to put reminders on your phone, put a sticky note on your mirror or something to remind you, maybe get a journaling buddy so you guys can do it together, or maybe you do it first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up to set your day up for success. Maybe at 2 p.m. every single day, you sit down and you journal for 10 minutes. Whatever works for you, you need to do something to build that habit. And not only should you set those parameters for yourself, but you have to have discipline. Without discipline, you can't really do that much, because motivation will only go so far. Maybe your motivation will last a week, a month, or even a year. But I promise you, if you are journaling for long enough, or even for like a short period of time, there's gonna be a day where you're not gonna wanna do it. So you need to make up in your mind, this is something that I wanna do. Here's how I'm gonna accomplish it. Here's how I'm gonna accomplish it, and then I'm gonna have the discipline to follow through with that plan. And one of the biggest truths about daily journaling is that it has so many benefits. I promise you, if you utilize it correctly, you will learn so much about yourself. You will become so much more self-aware. It helps relieve so much stress and anxiety. I could seriously go on and on forever about the benefits of journaling, specifically daily journaling, but even just journaling in general. So let me know if you want to see a video on that. But one of the biggest benefits that it has to your character and your mental health is that it is daily self-care time. It is a promise to yourself that you will show up for yourself every day and do something for you. To take care of yourself by writing about what's on your mind, writing about your stressors, writing about a fun thing that happened during your day, writing about a memory, whatever it may be. It is time that you are taking care of yourself, time to spend with yourself, time getting to know yourself, and following through with that day to day is the fulfillment of that promise you made to yourself, that you will take care of yourself, that you will do this for you. So even on your busiest days, if you keep that trust with yourself by showing up for yourself and journaling, that's just an amazing way to ensure that you're taking care of yourself. It's definitely not for everybody, but I seriously encourage you to give it a try if you haven't already, because at least for me, it has been so transformative in my life. And again, there are plenty of days that I hate journaling, where I'm just like, oh my God, I really don't want to journal. Or I'm so busy, I don't want to journal. I just want to go hang with my friends, or I just want to work on my homework, or I need to go to work, or I just want to go to bed. There are so many excuses. There are so many things and so many times where I'm just like, I don't want to do it. But that discipline to show up for myself is so important. And that is the truth of daily journaling. One of the many truths. The more often you attempt to daily journal and fail at it by giving up or not prioritizing it, you are telling yourself that you're not going to follow through with what you say. You need to build that trust with yourself. It's kind of like if you say you're going to go to the gym and then you don't, the next time you say you're gonna go to the gym, you're less likely to, because your subconscious mind doesn't trust you. It doesn't think you're gonna fulfill that goal because you didn't the last time. And so that's why it can be so hard for some people to make the habit of daily journaling, because if the last time you tried it, you didn't do it, then you're probably not as likely to do it the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. But that doesn't mean it's not possible. If you truly set your mind to it, you can do it. I'm a firm believer of you can do anything you set your mind to. And so if you have it in your mind that you want to daily journal and you want to utilize all of the benefits that it has to offer, then you can do it. And I believe in you. Daily journaling is hard. It is hard, but it is worth it, at least in my opinion. And I know I may be biased because clearly I'm obsessed, but that's all that I have to say. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Journaling Army if you haven't already. Even if you don't daily journal, if you just journal at all, or even if you don't journal, if you just want to hear more about journaling or just support me in any way, you can subscribe, join the Journaling Army. We welcome everybody here. I'm sending a big hug to you. If you haven't heard it today, you're doing amazing, you're doing great, and you're loved, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.